is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun, it's May. It's made by Keaton Mitchell. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. They send a man in motion. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Mitchell up the middle. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Again, this is Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offensive line fast. Hey, now on 3rd down. Right side cut by Higgins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. It's his running back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Tight end going in motion here.
You there.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Mitchell again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Play fake. Penix. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often beget scoring.
Here we go.
Here's Robinson. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready?
First plays a design run. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Toss to the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get 6 more on their early advantage.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Play action. Here's Penix. Buying some time right. He's running with it. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackled by Keon White there.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, throw.
To throw, here's May. It is cut left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, throw. Yeah, there you go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a Nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's May. Taken in by Bellinger. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
First down from the 42. May now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, 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 crazy.
They'll run here on first down. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Hey, five.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots boat racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots push their lead to 18. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. Dumped off to his running back. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix to the right side and reeled in by London. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. Hits him on the out route. He's across midfield into Patriots territory.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's Penix yet again. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
It's Algier on 3rd. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Falcons.
Penix on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Crazy, crazy, terrible, terrible. Hit him.
1st down throw for May. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets hit done. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd down.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
On the gun, it's May. On the move, headed right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
3rd down.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
3rd and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep hole. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, and it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Power squib kick is taken in. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Pass complete to Robinson. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Penix now on 1st down. He rolls to his right. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
A toss now to Robinson. He'll pick up little down to the 12-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going play fake with Penix. Hits his running back. And it's close, but he's not going to score out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Algier will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now trying to run with Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Tiger.
Trying for it on the ground. And no, he can't reach the end zone again. Got them the touchdown, but cannot add on another 2.
Falcons 19.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Gould on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Gould on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Here's May on 1st and 10. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
We've set it downs from the 37. To the air on 1st down. May finds him over the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock the defense flat on its back.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They've got a man in motion.
Crazy.
Hyatt going to motion over left. May on 1st and 10. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots push this to an 8-point game. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go.
18, Cardinal. Watch your keys. Back to 60. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one complete to Pitts. The 30. Through the middle. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons cut the lead down to just 2.
Falcons 26.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going play action, May. The left side caught by Higgins. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
First down, May. May finds his running back, Henderson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 11 on that play, and the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Run.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brandon Dorlus on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a New England first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Off the play action, May. Headed out right. Complete out to the right. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. It's inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots push this to an 8-point game.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots push the lead to 2 scores now.
Falcons 26.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10, around Robinson. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
60 Bison, 60.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying with Robinson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's a handoff for Algier. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, Well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Try and run here with Robinson. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to just 2.
Falcons 33.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May off the play fake. Higgins makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Henderson on 1st and 10. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A pickup of 17. And that's a New England 1st down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Going to the ground again on 1st. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Patriots up by just a couple of points. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Sticking with Henderson. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. We put a receiver in motion left. Here he is to throw. This connects with Higgins. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. All set now. 1st and 10. Counter play. It's Henderson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All right, here we go. Second down.
What's that? Eddie, what's that?
Dive play straight ahead. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. Sign run here for me. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and